Hi there and welcome back, dear friends and deep thinkers to Wizardry 8, and this time in our guided run we're gonna go for more exploration here and for a small boss fight. That will be the final of the episode. Now though, we're gonna go through all all the tunnels and everywhere and just pick up all the loot that we can get. Oh!
Look there.
I mean, that's not the boss fight.
Is no match for me.
That's not the boss fight. But it will be fun. We'll use it as a training opponent. Oh no! Here we go. Wonderful.
I've sighted a creature.
There's more. I mean, so if you're starting in the monastery and you have easy opponents, just go for them. It's great training.
Right then. Right then.
Let them come close so we have a better to hit chance. If we hit better, we'll also get usually more skill ups. Here we go. Nice, nice. Look at that. How good we are here. Also, if you change spells while combat, you always get the base chance to learn a skill upward. So if you change, like if you use 4 different spells, you have 4 times the base chance, which is a higher chance to learn a skill than using 4 times the same spell. Hey, and we got mythology. Mythology is higher. Very nice. Now let's see if we can. You can see there's much more to explore here. And also back there. And then we'll go to the final battle, to the King Crab. That's along this way. But we're going to pick up more. That's knock picks. That's something that if you don't have a locks and traps expert, you can use knock picks to open up locks quite easily. It's also very useful to go for high level locks earlier on. But if you use a knock pick, knock pick is basically using the spell to open the doors. It's a lock pick spell that helps you pick the locks off doors of oh, look at that. Of chests too.
Battle time. Let's go.
Softshell crabs. As you can see, they have quite a couple of hit points. They're water-based, so fire will be good against them. And they're usually relatively harmless,
Right then.
but these are in high numbers. The good thing we have is the Poet's Lute.
Okay.
And they're vulnerable to the sleep spell. So let's see if we can control them a bit. And as you can see, they need a lot of room, which is a disadvantage for them. AC/DC doing nicely. The sleep spell. Good, good. And now we're gonna blast like there's no tomorrow. We're waiting because we have higher damage when we use our melee attack. So we want them to come close to us.
Watch it there.
9 softshell crabs though is a thing. It's a lot. It's really a lot. Which is why we're not using Berserk. And that really puts us at a disadvantage, because we don't want more damage than bringing him down to 8. So
There.
there we go.
Avec plaisir.
We're always waiting. Here we go.
Take.
Sleeping opponents are easier to hit. That is why we're Going close to them and hitting them, instead of waiting. There we go. They're still 2 sleeping. That should be hopefully enough. We'll see. They have a little bit of an advantage because they need so much room. We're doing great, actually. Let's see.
There.
Oh, no! And we should always focus, so... Shift-click focus. Focuses. So here we go. Oh, no! Ah! Now we're doing terribly. All of a sudden. Now what we can do is... we shouldn't really use attack spells, but we can use stamina. With more stamina, our people will hit better. So we'll try that out. It can backfire too, though. Or fizzle, like here. And we might have to run there.
Right then.
Here we go. Ow. You can also hit others if your weapon skills are low enough.
Right
Try again. There you go. Doing good damage. A little bit it helps. Not much, but hey. Come on. We're down to 5. That's nearly half. I mean, come on. Oh, no. Ah. Every point of damage is good.
there. Nothing surpasses the thrill of the hunt.
Another one bites the dust. Great stuff. But now it gets really... It's showing that our stamina is going down. Oh, good hit by the Lord. Good hit by AC/DC. Savvy. Nah, no penetration. That's the problem with early on. The Gadgeteer has nearly no penetration at all. Ah, nice. Nice. Now we'll go for the next one. Might drink something with a ninja. Not yet, though. Might have to go into defense to regenerate the stamina. It's also what you do when you're in a combat situation. Nice! Echidna. Doing the work. Now... Something that we should have done earlier, maybe. The breath weapon. But it's too late to use that now. Not do it. Would be too much. Would be too much. We're just gonna attack. Yeah. There's 2 softshell crabs left. Maybe we can do something. Yeah, that was nice. Down to 2 is definitely hope. At 26. So what we need now is we need some kind of hit points. And we need some protection. Let's see how we can do this. We have to always look into which direction people look, so we don't get backstabbed by these crabs. So if we want someone to protect them, it would have to be someone from the back line. So
Right then.
he will protect. The Gadgeteer also doesn't do much damage, so he can protect as well.
Okay.
And the rest will still attack. Here we go.
Splendid.
Nice! An instant kill. Like, if you have a lot of ranged attack with a ranger, you can get the instant kills. That's the critical strike. Critical strike here means instant kill. So what do we want? We want a potion of moderate heal. That should be enough. Of course, 8 hit points is just a little bit very low. We want to look into another direction, but we have no time to do that, so we actually have to wait. And that was pretty good still. Wow, look at the throwing weapons. Now we're good again.
Okay.
Ah, we failed to protect her, but it's only 2 damage, so something worked there. Next round we won't protect anymore.
Okay.
Right then.
Nice. And as you can see,
Their blood is ours.
we had a nearly overwhelming force, but we beat it.
Splendid. I become even more deadly.
And that's just very satisfying. Now we want to get to a relatively safe post. Look at the skill ups. That's going to help us so much in the fights to come. So we go into that corner here. Level up the ranger and then rest a little bit. Some dexterity. I want some senses. We want, again, some scouting, very important. Mythology, and the rest we'll distribute. Here we go. A little bit more, so the bard can also heal. Oh no!
Let's go.
We were surprised! Four slimes and 6 bats. Let's hope it's not like level 3 slimes or something. We'll see how that goes. Ah! No! But we have
Right then.
that again. Other than that, let's just strike. Here we go. The time is right.
Life is short, and I just made it much shorter.
That's a lot of the fun. It's the combat of this game. Slimes are advancing now. So we're really in a little bit of an of not really trouble, but it's definitely something challenging to the situation. Slimes are coming in. Bats are still here. Echidna is gonna make her dent, hopefully, into the bat here. Boom. Another bat. Another bat.
Right then.
The bat bites. Yeah, we're using the energy blast because it's relatively reliable for now. So there's still the slimes somewhere here. Still want to rest a bit, and probably the slimes will then pop up. But we're in a pretty safe spot here, so not afraid.
Stand back and watch me fight. You might learn something.
And if you're in something like this, now we're fully healed, you might not. You can see there is a slime, level 2. Current range is extended. Maximum attack range, as you can see here from our mythology, from the ranger. We get the whole info, the stamina of the thing, the hit points, the experience points that we'll get when we kill the slime, the level of the slime, and the maximum attack range. Current range here too. So we have learned that this slime cannot attack us from here because it has attack range short and it would need extended range.
Right then. Avec plaisir.
So we should still stay back here, even if that slime's not moving.
More already?
Okay.
And in spite of leveling up, it would also be good. I'm just using the energy blast because it's the most reliable damage source we have at the moment. I want to quickly reduce the number of enemies.
Nothing satisfies like the taste of blood.
Okay.
So that one cannot attack us yet, so we can wait for him to come near. Here we go. Backfire. In some positions you cannot be backfired on, and I think this is one of the oh goodness. Now we're out from using more spell attacks again. Because 7 is just not a very high number of hit points. Here we go.
Take this.
Attacking is much less risky. Later on we'll do much more with a bishop, but in this position, in this situation, it's just safer to not hit anything with a quarterstaff.
On guard.
But hey, doing the work. Now there's the attack option for the fighter that is called Berserk,
Take this.
which makes you hit a little bit less often, and when it is good, it's good against big opponents with a lot of hit points, because it does huge number of hit point damage, but you hit less good. With these opponents like 4 hit points, even a normal attack can be a kill, so no need to go overboard there.
There.
Because Berserk also needs a little bit more stamina. So it's a short-term boost damage. But long-term, if you have less stamina, you'll hit less good. Hopefully we'll get out of this one day, right? It's been pretty...
On guard.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun. For me it's fun, because it's also,
My talents have been rewarded.
so to say, power
Although
leveling.
it is pleasant to advance, true happiness comes only through meditation.
Well, we want to get to the boss, right? So let's see. So we have Mind Stab, we have Make Wounds, we have Energy Blast. So one thing that we still need to practice is alchemy based, and that would be, for example, the Acid Splash. Easiest way to practice through direct damage. Let's go for Acid Splash. Then we can also increase alchemy a bit. Water magic helps out. And let's just distribute. Not everything. We want to top out our artifact skill, just to show the effects of it. Determines a character's ability to effectively identify items to successfully use a large number of magical items. So we have a go-to one for identifying, and Bishop is just great for that. Can further advance our ninja with strength and dexterity. Then we'll balance it out a little bit here. We want staff attacks, of course. And let's see. Critical strike seems good. Stealth seems good. And dual weapons. So let's just level everything a bit. Here we go. Still want to sleep a bit. Yeah, there's one hit point missing or something, but let's see. Now we can go back and explore a lot around this area. Should be moving. As you can see, we're moving in the opposite direction that we want. So let's move back into this position. There's more slime, so we have some instances of wizardry. You have a lot of enemies. Some games, and some games you don't have a lot of. It seems like we have a lot of enemies, which is kind of good, because it's more fun to have a lot of enemies.
Okay.
We'll wait until they come close. Oh, we cannot do that, because these are level 3 slimes, or level 2 so-called languid slimes. This might be a green slime, because they're different. If they're in the same group, they're always the same kind of creature. If they're not in the same group, they can be different kinds of creatures, which you'll see here. So that is a languid slime, which is relatively rare, but which can also attack us from afar. Not the strongest, but yeah. Gives a little bit more experience than the normal one. We have a main gauge, which is an upgrade, I think, for our ninja. Let's see. So this dagger is +4 initiative, 1 to 4 damage. Main gauge would be an upgrade from the damage, but the ninja cannot use many of these things, so won't be able to use it. I'll go around here, and then plunder all the things. Always good to watch the radar, if you want so. There's a saying that's called always turn left in a dungeon, and we're gonna use that. Have some more light heals, nice. Later on we'll use these potions to do some alchemy. Ah, look, we have some hidden buskins. Gonna be pretty helpful. Let's see who needs some buskins. A fighter would be nice to have. As you can see, the ninja cannot even wear sandals. So we're gonna look if there's someone without shoes. Otherwise, we're just gonna basically throw away them, the sandals. Further in, there's another slime. We can see it from afar, thanks to our ranger. We see it's level 3. That's even match now already. So it's pretty good. Probably
Stand back and watch me fight. You
a
might
slime,
learn something.
a slime with a ranged attack.
Right then. Right then.
So it's always usually a good thing to run to enemies with ranged attacks, because they're usually a lot weaker up front. So we're gonna do that, using the most effective tactic. But hey, here we go. Boom. We're gonna do good damage. See, maybe something else. Trying some make wounds.
Right then.
This one can. It's a noxious slime. It can nauseate.
And so we prevail. For now.
Usually gives a lot of
I'm getting better.
experience, and as you can see, already get more. Let's
Time
go.
for me to take a well-deserved bow.
I think I am getting better. Good.
I already gained one more level. Gained a lot of level ups, skill ups here. So the bard. We're gonna go strength, vitality, communication, locks and traps, and music. Wonderful. Let's see about the Gadgeteer. Dexterity and senses is the way here. Then we want modern weapon, engineering, and ranged combat. It's pretty straightforward to skill these, as it is for the fighters. So we're going to go strength, dexterity, and then we're going to distribute a bit. As you can see, sword and shield are pretty high already, so we'll get a little bit more into bow and ranged combat and close combat. Here we go.
I am no longer afflicted.
Rest a bit. Further explore. There's a lot of loot still here. As you can see, our ranger's helping a lot. We have a bundle of arrows. Yeah. And we'll distribute them very quickly, because I'm pretty sure that our ranger, at least, needs some more arrows. Let's see here. 99 arrows.
I see something.
And more quarrels. For the quarrels we need a crossbow. We'll also find a crossbow somewhere, but not right now. Let's see, we're going to explore a little bit more here. Always go down, like every instance, every little tunnel everywhere. Because there's always hidden things that you could find. It's possible there's nothing there, but it's also possible you find something. I'm going to go into that direction again and a little bit back. Let's see. And sometimes on the map,
I see something.
oh, as you can see, sometimes you have only a chance to find things. And if you go multiple times, you might find out. Also, if you run, you have a little bit lower chance to find things because you just have lower time, so lower number of checks. But usually, if you really level all the time, then let's see, they are level 3. Then your ranger will probably find something. So what we need to do here is go into a good position. So if you walk like always a little bit and let them come behind you. See, they're swarming roaches. They will try to surround us. That's their tactic because they're very small. They can surround you very well. So
This battle will be as short and sweet as a summer rain.
Right then.
it's only 5, thankfully, so we can just get away with back to the wall. Or we won't even need that. Let's see, but we have to look into positioning ourselves, right? Here we go. Of course, it's always better to like focus, see the result here. Otherwise, we would have probably one less roach. Not in this case, but in general.
Right then.
So always try that. No!
Happens to the best of us.
And we have more hit points now, so we can really do a little more here. Ow. They're really doing a lot of damage too for their ability, so we're not going to take any risk. We can make them sleep a little bit, which would be a really good idea. And with insects you can try it. Oh gods, another backfire. With slimes it's really not a good idea.
My wounds are beginning to slow me down. Nothing satisfies like the taste of blood.
Stop casting now with only 8 hit points. There we go. Strike them! Take the bugs out! Bugs! Onk. Sweet. That's key, as we have a lot of level ups here and we can go into that room. So other direction. And there's a relatively safe spot here that we'll use to recover. You know that spot already, it's here behind that chest. Pretty soon we're going to get to some heal spells, so we can regenerate more quickly. What's left is left to go that, and then we'll go back, take everything we can. Probably go around here. And then we're going to confront the final boss of the lower levels. And it can really screw you over. It can do that. Go around there. It really pays to use the map relatively often. And that's the thing about the game, that it has so many things, especially like the user interface. It's just so good for a game of its age. The graphic is holding up okay. Other things are holding up okay, but the combat system and the UI and the atmosphere and the story, these are really, really good. Really, really well done. And even if there's some bugs still in there, it's not really something major. It's pretty enjoyable to even do this again and again and again. At least for me. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty fascinating to try out different party combinations and see how quickly you can level and what way you can advance your people. You can try out fancy builds, you can try out everything. So, let's see what we can do here. So first we need to open this door. You can see our bard is ready with 14% locks and traps. She's pretty good at it. AC/DC, here we go. And now, the boss is coming. Or rather, we're going to the boss. Gonna surprise him.
Right
Or
then.
it, rather. Da 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 da! King Crab. As you can see, thanks to our Ranger and its mythology, we know a lot about this one. 105 hit points, which is pretty big. Attack range is extended, so he can even reach our bishop. That's the that's the hard thing about this thing. And usually, something like sleep spells will go through.
This little dust up will be no problem.
So we're gonna try that. Poet's Loot.
Okay.
And of course fire is also a good idea against a water-based creature like this crab. Wish us luck. Ow. Sleep 3? Yes, it sleeps! Ah, we missed it! Let's try this again. Okay. Boom. Yeah, the bishop is pretty useless at the start, but we're gonna try to make good use of him with some stamina now for the bard. And the bard will try again to make him sleep. That might make the king crab lose a round, which is pretty good for this thing. Ow! That didn't work. We'll try this again.
Okay.
Fuel the bard, and the bard try to make him sleep. Yes, she has a special stick that also causes, and you can see we have double damage. That is caused by backstab or by hitting things when they're asleep. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try to cause sleeps again.
Right then.
Here we go. Ah, no! Sleep 4. Yes! Here we go. We're so close.
Right then.
Try to get that going.
Okay.
We have something good here. Ah! Sleep 4. Very nice. Boom. This is how you do it. And then, look, there's a crossbow
I see
even.
something.
Light crossbow. Very, very nice. And we're going to give the light crossbow. And in this room where we just are, you should always pretty quickly go into some kind of corner after we've defeated the king crab, because it can get pretty dangerous here pretty quickly. There are usually a lot of monsters roaming around there, and we want our bard to not use the sling so much. And rather, our bard has also like a normal thing, and we have 100 quarrels, so that means we should maybe give the crossbow even to the ranger, but no, ranger has a lot of arrows too, so it's fine, it's fine. But we might change that one day. It's the same skill though, so it's fine. I haven't found a shield, so cannot give her a shield, but let's see if we can. I think I've seen something, so let's see if we can distribute again.
Everyone.
Yeah, there's something coming already. So we need to get the ranger. Now maybe a potion of light heal. I should take one potion. Whoop, here we go. So we have roaches incoming. Already, so we have a pretty good chance to get them like, well, not one by one, but maybe 2 or 3 maximum.
Right then.
So we're going to concentrate on damage here. Here we go. And we've recovered already pretty well from the fight.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, we're coming in. Why does the bard still use the bad short sword? Because later on there's a bard weapon that is a sword. And so we're going to use that. Here we go. You don't have to concentrate so much for the roaches usually. Yeah, this one especially. Only 3 hit points. Because they are close to 1 hits.
Right then.
But still they do good damage, so you should really look into dishing out good damage quickly.
Got some wounds here.
Ah! I mean, we can mix it up a little bit with make wounds. Here we go.
Right then.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, first, before we get out of that, we'll recover a bit. Ah, because of that, yeah. There's more coming, as you can see. This time we're going to use the sleep spell, if we get the chance to. Ah!
Okay.
It's just better that way. Gonna pump up a little bit the... No, we don't need to pump up the stamina. I think we can go for energy blast. That's
Right then.
strongest we have. Yeah. Here we go. Hopefully that works. Sleep spell. Yeah. Pretty well. Pretty great. I don't think we need to go for
Right then. Right then.
another sleep spell or for a potion. We're pretty good here. Oh, backfires.
Sorry. Happens to the best of us.
Ah, boom. So that hits something else. That can also happen, even with backfiring.
Right then.
Here we go. So we want to really be safe before you leave the corner. Because there's a lot of monsters coming in there, as you can already see. That's a stamina potion. Oh, no, that's a cure light potion.
I see something.
But you should give people like your bard stamina potions or something. We have more arrows, which will be good for the ranger. There's something lying around here, which is a bomb, which you can throw. But usually it's very good money.
Victim.
And you could open up the door here now, because we've taken away the locking. And, yeah. Usually you want to close as many doors as you can to limit the number of ads you will get. Here we go.
This little dust up will be no problem.
Right then.
Let's blast them again. We cannot really make them sleep. We can just practice a bit. There we go. Getting pretty strong now, as you can see. One of them even dropped a potion. Very nice. Coming in! ACDC, Echidna. Ow! We got 1 damage. Let's make some wounds.
Right then.
Splendid. I become even more deadly.
Potion of Razor Cloak will give you, well, a Razor Cloak, which will give opponents that attack you some damage. If they hit you, of course, only. For the Ranger, a little bit of leveling up after the plan. Here we go, Mythology and Scouting. The rest will level up on its own. And with this successful boss fight and a little bit of defense against the ads, we'll close this for now. Next time we'll go for a secret resurrection dust. So if one of your guys will die, you can resurrect them. And that's a random spawn. You'll get 1 to 4 resurrection dust there. And yeah, let's hope we get a lot. Have a great time until next time and happy gaming. This is Manuel Khan signing out. See you soon. Have a great time until then.